just like crack their neck. I don't know. Like, people don't know how to do that in real life. You know what I mean? Do you ever think about that?
Yeah.
Like, I crack my neck all the time, and it just makes some people pop, so that's great. I'm not scared I'm gonna hurt myself. Like, hello everyone, I'm Darcy Bits. With me today is B. This is Mourne Nights, or something. I mean, not or something. I made a logo. It's for real. That's how that works. This is gonna be a Monster of the Week actual play. Just 1v1. Not V, but you know what I mean. Just one GM, just one player. And we are largely going to be...
You're going down, Darce.
Great, good. I guess this is versus. I mean, you're going to control the monster, and I am going to hunt it. But... I had to scratch my head for a second there, and that really threw off my whole steez. Do people say steez? Did people ever... Is it... You know what? This is a sidetrack.
I never heard that before you.
Have you heard me say it before? No, this is not important. Sorry.
Sorry.
What was I saying? 1v1. Right. So largely the intent is to flesh out an original setting. The setting doesn't really exist yet. It just exists in the very small setting notes that we came up with on session 0, which we didn't record. So you don't try to find session 0. It doesn't exist. And it's largely a Earth-like place, but it is structurally, and I mean, it's one of those, like, you described it be as Ace Combat Simulator, which I thought was really funny. But like, it's Earth, but like everything's called something different. It's basically Earth, but it's not technically Earth. And for my part, and because if you're on this channel, on this video, you probably are aware that this is a Magic the Gathering channel, generally speaking. It is really supposed to be a me channel. Like, this is the Darcy Bits channel, where the Darcy Bits stuff happens, no matter what I do. But, you know, it has been mostly Magic. And so, to not drift too far, I thought it would be very cool to present this as a Magic the Gathering plane, which we are developing as we go, but it's one of those like more modern day setting style planes like New Capenna or something, but even more modern than that. And there's monsters and supernatural things because this is Monster of the Week. And we'll be fleshing out those details. Mourne in this situation is the name of the major city that this is taking place in, but it's not the name of the plane or anything, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mourne is like kind of, I think like Chicago or like New York is kind of a big port city within like a relatively, I don't know, rich country, I guess you say. But you know, there's still social problems, blah blah. You get it.
Oh, I get it. And yeah, so it's sort of an alternate Earth style plane, and there's monsters and supernatural things, and I'm gonna fight some. Huzzah! I am gonna be playing Surdic Welland, who is the wronged class, or what are they called in this?
I think this, before we get into it though, I think we should like say, kind of typical for a monster movie, but not typical of like Magic settings. This is not a world where people know about magic. There is magic. Don't get twisted, but there's no. The common populace does not know that magic exists, and or other planes for that matter.
If one were a wizard, they could tap the land for mana, I suppose, in Magic parlance. I heard an interesting discussion about, like, should Universes Beyond even be able to, like, tap for mana? Mana doesn't exist, so it's like, that's really funny. Anyway.
I mean, that always weirded me out about, like, Planeswalkers and, like, the Dungeon Dragon set or what have you.
Oh, sure. I mean, they have their own kind of magic. It's just not, you know, MTG magic. But yeah, generally, like, citizens aren't even aware of it, let alone being able to access said magic. But the trained or gifted, I think it's more gifted, could access such things. I am playing Surdic Welland, who is a recently turned vampire. In session 0, we came up with some lore about vampires having a thing where if they kill a victim, that victim has a chance, don't know what the chance is, to come back as a vampire. My family, including myself, was killed by vampires, and I'm the only one who came back as a vampire, and I went, screw that guy, and I killed them. after tracking them down. Or actually, but you said maybe I should have it where I haven't tracked them down yet. That could be interesting.
Depends on what you want. I was saying like, okay, so you may have been like the thing about being a vampire is you got a lot of time on your hands. So I can see like even if you didn't have like the skills to track them down, or like you don't need to go to work. You can hide in the shadows.
How
you could figure out a
long?
way to get them.
How long do you think it takes to rise as a vampire?
I pictured it as like a couple hours, not more than a day.
I think it would either
But
be like just a few hours, or it would be like the next time the sun sets.
okay, I can buy
Right? Because
that.
otherwise you'd have vampires who just wake up and die instantly.
I mean, I bet some do, honestly.
Well, yeah, that does probably
um,
happen sometimes, but you know what I mean.
okay. Well, here's the thing. We talked about like kind of blood mutation in the session 0.
Yes,
This
vampires
idea.
have split bloodline type stuff. Very we're trying to not be too World of Darkness, but there's gonna be some of that in here, just because they have good
Yeah,
ideas for vampires, and it's largely my go-to reference material for what a vampire is and how they behave. And so,
yeah. I like to think of it as like original curse that made vampires.
mm-hmm.
Uh, has like the way the magic was weaved, it mutates every time it's passed on.
Sure, yes,
Um, so it behaves differently. So you can actually day walk to some extent. It's not pleasant. It's not fun.
right. We
But you
wrote down. I have my notes here. Do. Um, the vampiric curse simply lets them access mana. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I am more resistant to sunlight than other vampires, but it still makes me sick and feel pain behind my eyes and under my skin.
yeah.
Also, I did forget I did write a bit that says that I have limited magical abilities. It isn't refined. The vampiric curse simply allows me to access mana, since we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, and you as like someone who probably was like a normal citizen in this world, probably don't even know that magic is really a
I
thing.
don't know what
Like
I'm
you just
doing. I just could.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Whereas just
so
humans just can't. They just can't normally. They just can't. It's just like not even a thing.
yeah, well, some humans can, but you have to be gifted.
Right. In like World of Darkness parlance, that would be a mage, and they're different than humans. They're like a whole separate thing, right? Or you could think of it like an X-Men thing, where it's like, oh, these are humans, except for they're not. They're mutated, right? They have this
Yeah.
gene that lets them do it, or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess again we'll be wobbly. I'm in my head. I pictured there's probably like ways to like get magical abilities even if you're not born with it. But
Oh, yeah, sure.
that's some dark stuff.
That's a
That
whole separate thing. Yeah, being able to.
we'll get into at some point.
I'm just saying, if you're able to access, it does not mean that you can access. Like, I don't know. It's a weird line.
Actually, should we get into like the meta structure of this campaign?
The meta structure? Oh, no.
Well, no.
I just
Okay.
realized that
Yeah.
your avatar is fading between talking and not talking, and it's really jarring for me. I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to edit that during the recording. But yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Shame.
Whereas mine is like snapping between talking and not talking. So the fact that
Oh.
some of it is doing it one way and the other one's doing it the other, some one is and the other's not, is weird. But
Yeah.
oh well. You're just listening to this anyway, right? Why would you watch this?
Yeah.
Nothing's happening on screen.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good. Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be pretty good, honestly.
I think so too. I'm excited.
But yeah. So let's see where to start. I've thought a lot about where to start, and there's part of me that like really wants to start at so the premise of the campaign we discussed like you are staying at your sister's place, and
yes, I woke up. I killed the vampire. I guess I was able to track them down like that night or something, or I don't know exactly how that works. We didn't decide whether or not it's the next sunrise or not.
I think they killed you in a way where like you recognize them. They didn't like just sneak up on you and
No, they killed my whole family, right? I was able to see them before I died. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. And you were able to track them down. And then I think you had a moment, um, like standing over the person that ruined everything.
Yeah.
That where you thought I should. This I need a place to stay. I can't. Everything's over for me now. I gotta find. I need to. I can't just be living like this. Like hunting. Like I don't know how long it took you. Like maybe a couple days to do this.
I don't know. Do you think
But
that that's reasonable? Do you think that's?
yeah.
I figured I would have done it that night. How far could they have
Uh,
gotten?
yeah, that's fair. Um, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean,
Like,
if it took me a few hours to wake up, there's a decent chance that it's like, yeah, how am I going to find that person again until I see them? Maybe I do just kind of
yeah,
happen upon them. But I think it's more interesting if I look at the tracks. They were sloppy, right? This is a sloppy vampire. This is another part of the
yeah,
premise, right? Is that vampires don't want to be found because they'll get killed by people like me, and you only really do find them when they're sloppy. They're trying to protect their own kind of a thing. Otherwise, and I was able to get
yeah,
in there and be like, no, you were sloppy. You left this self a trail. I'm gonna go find you. And maybe it even was one of those situations where like I follow them until they like go to bed, and then I
yeah.
in the sun like ended up having to go through the sun, feeling that pain, pushing through, and killed them in a way that they couldn't
Yeah,
really defend themselves. That's why I was able to, you know.
yeah, I kind of pictured him as like this is like a crime. We can get into how it happened, but this is a thing where like they gave you an identity before they killed you. They said they were like, "Hi, I'm this person." They like let me hypnotize you and come into your house, and give you like a fake identity, but you were able to use that fake identity to find the real person and where they lay.
I guess I thought I just got attacked on the road. I was driving to vacation spot number 4, and there was a quote unquote car crash, except for there wasn't. It was a vampire, and they killed everybody.
Oh, maybe it was a hitchhiker.
Yeah, it was a hitchhiker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, kind of,
but
yeah. So
officially, I died in a car crash, and so did the rest of my family.
yeah,
But
so
there was no other vehicle, right?
yeah. There's no vehicle. Like they maybe like kind of threw the car off the road
Yeah,
into a ditch,
yeah.
and after doing it, so like as a kind of hasty way to cover it up.
Well, I think there was literally a car crash.
Oh yeah. I guess they started eating people in the car. Then yeah.
Yeah, or like they stood in the road and got hit by a car, or like made me swerve and I like went into the ditch, like something like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, that makes sense. In any case, they showed you their face before they killed you.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
they
I saw them.
you're able to like and maybe they left something behind. You were
I
able to
think
track
we
it
are
down.
way spending too much time on this. I found them, I killed them, and now I'm like, oh no, what do I do now? I killed somebody. Let's go find my sister. And I found
Yeah,
my
yeah,
sister.
yeah,
I said my family died. It's my spouse and my kid, right? I mean,
yeah,
I think I wrote down teenage daughter, and you were like, "Wow, it sounds so bad." I'm like, "Yeah, but I wanted them to be sure that it wasn't like 5, so I have to
yeah,
specify their teenage.
yeah. That's fair.
Doesn't
Oh,
make it
geez.
better. Anyway,
Yeah, oof, RPGs.
RPGs.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah,
sister's
we.
around, and and I'm like, I'm dead. Like I died, and I need some place to stay. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't need to see all
So
that. We can skip ahead months where I've like sort of settled into my life.
yeah. So I think we have just like a flash to that scene where like you kind of sigh, knock on the door. You she's surprised. He's definitely surprised to see you. but we can get into that later. Right now it's been like a week, and
Okay.
it has been a week. You are
It has been a week.
yeah, you know, like she's still recovering from like, the shock of your death, and then the shock of you're not deaf.
Yeah, no, she probably read about it
And
before I showed up. Yeah, freaked out.
yeah, and
That's it. Let me throw down my description here. So I'm playing Surdic Welland. From a Monster of the Week standpoint, I said that they're the wronged class. I described myself as a vampire, so you might assume monstrous, but I think that a lot of the wronged abilities feel cool for a vampire, and when I'm sort of playing a vampire that's less controlled by the curse, like the curse is a lot more mutated and weak over me, but I'm still like irritable. I'm still like more rash than I was in life, kind of stuff. More
you
prone to
killed a guy.
violence. Oh, I killed a guy, and I didn't really think about it until it was over.
Yeah. Only then did you realize that maybe something in you had changed.
And for those who want to know like detail bits, if you know Monster of the Week, Know My Prey is clearly vampires, so I'm a vampire hunting vampires. Classic angel or whatever. Spike.
Blade.
That's probably a better reference. And I took Never Again. I think I took where did I write down my moves? Show me your moves. Berserk, which is I can't die during fights, but afterwards I could succumb to my wounds, and probably I won't like die. I'll probably like get knocked unconscious at that point, and then hopefully I get found before anything happens. And I also took Never Again, which means I can protect people without needing to roll, but I will definitely get fucked up in the process. Pardon my language. I do not swear on this YouTube channel. Oops. I don't swear in real life.
Monster of the Week is bad. Yeah.
Bad. It's just like, I don't swear in my real life, but I swear when I'm role playing because it's a character.
Yeah.
That's how my brain works. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
So back on topic. It's been a week. I think a lot of it's been said that you kind of like silently existing in the same house. Between her going to work. I kind of picture like kind of a townhousey kind of situation where it's like, or a row house. Some might call it like kind of a tiny thin home, like kind of.
Sure.
Where both the walls are connected to another house.
Sure.
It's and yeah, I think you've just kind of been existing in this house, and then like kind of silently, just like kind of you have the explanations come and gone, but you're just like both trying to deal with it, and then you come into like the kitchen. It has like a TV, and your sister's just kind of sitting there, like watching the news.
Sure.
And it's about like this it's like, oh, the Mourne slasher has been at it again. Three more victims tonight, and you just looking at her like, do you think this is I don't know, it's just every time.
What?
I guess maybe I'm paranoid, but I feel like...
Is this something that's been going on for, like, before I died? Or just, like... When did this start? This is me. This is my character voice.
No, this is just...
No, this is me. It's not character voice. I'm asking you, B.
Oh, yeah. You mean the Mourne slasher?
Yeah. Like, have I heard of this? I don't think I've really been watching the news since I came back. I think I've been kind of stressed out about other things.
Yeah, I don't think you know. Like, it seems like the way you're talking about on the TV, it seems like it's a recent develop.
Right, that's what I meant. Like, did I hear about it before dying? Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I don't think so. Okay. No.
So yeah, I think I'm like, what's this? I also do feel a little bit miffed that you're like, let's get back on topic when I was in the middle of describing my character.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
I love character descriptions, and I feel like I'm the only one. Like,
sorry.
I'm going to ask you what my sister looks like in a minute, so you better think about it.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, I
Yeah,
wanted
sorry.
to
I just
not
was
be
worried about the
too.
audience, but yeah.
Yeah, they gotta know what my character looks like too. Anyway, I don't want to take
Yeah.
people out of it too much, so I thought I'd make them look kind of like me, which is something I don't do very often, but kind of like a bearded fella kind of character. Probably, I mean, not like actually like me, but like the way people might imagine me from my avatar. But I am bearded. That's not important, but it is true. But probably a lot more like tall and broad. Um, I have written that they were like a gardener at like an uptown fancy place. Um, at one point, what am I saying? Uptown's not the right term. You know what I mean? Just like some fancy.
Like a park, like a fancy park place, maybe.
Oh, actually, I like that even better. I was gonna say like some like rich assholes like place,
Yeah.
but I'm more interested in being like in a park. It's still like owned by somebody, of course, but yeah. Anyway, and so the beard, probably like light skin, strong, but not like overly. You're just like an active person compared to an inactive person, as opposed to like
Yeah.
a athlete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the sort of like detail that I've written down is that they always wear like a scarf around their neck since being murdered, because their killer was not subtle. They didn't just put like a couple pinpricks in their neck. Their throat is missing in a large way. They are still ambulatory. They're still able to talk. It's not like impacting on that because their curse is keeping them moving. But they are. If you saw them, they'd be like, "Oh, you're a dead person." Right? Like they have the wounds that killed them still. They did not heal. They just don't impact my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably like brown hair, something dark. Yeah. Maybe even like kind of
Yeah.
gray at this point. Like maybe it's like the hair just is fading, kind of a thing. I don't know why it would do that, but sure.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool. So what does my sister look like?
Yeah.
I don't think we even have a name for her. Do you have a name?
Sandy.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. Yeah. It was Sandra. Is her given name, but like she was one of those people that had like kind of blonde hair as a kid, but not anymore.
Sure.
It's like kind of a lot darker, more brown.
Nice.
And it's like and yeah, it's long straight. She keeps it long and straight. She she uh she's like kind of an influencer type kind of Etsy artist. The internet exists in this plane, by the way.
Internet exists in this plane is such a funny sentence.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like very, if you look at it, it's like very 90s internet. It's like not, this is like kind of a 90s plane in a lot of ways.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. I was thinking about the like watching TV. Who does that?
Yeah.
Which people do.
Like,
people do. But yeah, maybe a more 90s adjacent does make sense to me.
Yeah, well, she's like kind of, she doesn't normally watch a ton of TV, but she is like very, I don't know, she's just been, again, like she's just been kind of existing after the shock of what happened and trying to, like, and slowly trying to like do things that feel normal.
Well, what about like feeding? Like I assume that's happened already.
Yeah, I guess the question is, does she know you've been doing that? That's up to you.
I mean, probably. I mean, I guess my question to you is like, I'm just gonna let you decide. I'm not gonna decide for you because I don't think I should get to decide if I like am able to hold control or whatever. Like, have I killed people?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think like after what happened to you, you've managed to like keep it under control because you know what it's like for it not to be under control.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is one of the situations where I'm like, I'm gonna go out and get like some air, and she's like, "Are you?" And I'm like, "Do you want to know?" And she's like, "No," and I'm like, "I'm gonna get some air," and she's like, willfully choosing to not acknowledge what is happening, but is like,
Yeah.
sure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think like
And maybe she will eventually confront me and be like, have you been like hurting people, right?
y-
Like, is that
yeah.
you? Like is she asking, is that me? I think that's a more
Um,
interesting scene.
I think he doesn't ask you directly, but you get the sense that she is wondering, and you might want to put that out of her head if that's a thing you want to do.
Yeah, I come over. So to cut back to like the scene, because I did kind of derail it back into the thing that you railed it from. That doesn't make sense. Um, she's asking me about this like slasher that showed up within the last week, like since I died.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't. What is that? And I sort of go over and I want to see like what is the evidence of the slasher? What are we seeing? Are we seeing deaths? Are we seeing like police lines and then someone talking to the camera saying someone died? I guess that's more appropriate.
Yeah. No, they are going to show the
Yeah,
body, but
that wouldn't be right.
it, but they do talk about how grisly it is. They do talk about how
But
like
these are
people
like
initially,
murders. These are not like
yeah. People initially, well,
they're deaths.
yeah. These are deaths. They talk about how initially they thought it was an animal attack.
Sure.
But but in recent times, someone has seen like some like someone fleeing this uh fleeing the scene, that's like a shadowy figure fleeing the scene
Okay, okay.
in
Calm
the
down,
attack.
B.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I think I like come over and I look and I'm just like, I haven't. Are they dead?
Yeah, they're dead. I sorry. You
Yeah, I
you
know.
haven't been. It's not
No. I mean,
okay. Thank God.
it might be another one though.
I mean,
Look, I don't know what it could be, but
yeah. I mean, it used to be like you hear about something like this before, and it's just like I mean, I watch the news sometimes, and I didn't really think much of like some like slasher story or something. But now
sure, sure.
I don't know, I don't know, some like I walk down the street and I wonder, is
Look, I don't know how many
it
there are. I got the one that got. Yeah.
yeah, well, I don't know. I've been doing some reading, like kind of conspiracy theorist stuff, which again I would not have like taken a second look at before.
Wonder if I could see the
But
bodies. I bet I could tell. Bet I could tell if I could see them.
you know, I mean, if that's something you want to do, I mean, I guess you already killed one of them, so
There's more out there.
it's not like it's beyond you. Yeah.
I don't want. I don't want this to happen to anyone else.
No, I get that. Just I look look I don't want to lose you again.
I think I like. Well, no, I wouldn't, would I? Like, I killed one, at least I think I did. So
Yeah.
maybe I didn't. Like, maybe it's
And
still alive, right? Maybe I didn't get it. So I don't know. This is again me talking. So yeah, I was gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna die. Like, look at me. But like, I killed one, so who knows, right? I can't say that. I think that all that thought process goes through my head, right? And then I'm just like, yeah, I don't know.
well, I mean, I guess I meant that in a different way as well. Like, I don't want you to. I think you seem different now, and I guess I don't want you to get too different if you can help it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Can't change the way we are.
You okay?
Trying to sound cool and it's not working.
Dang.
We can't help the way we are.
I guess so. Well,
What do you know about
I
this?
gotta. Um. See, they all seem to be like in a central, like in this one like block around Midtown.
Okay. I
Feel like
look see if the
feel like,
news is still on it. Like, does it have like I know we have like maybe one of those crossfades where the TV's showing like a street sign that like fades into it, and then I'm like at the street or something. You know what I'm talking about? I think
yeah.
Monster of the Week to me is like all about being sort of cheesy, cheesy, like supernatural television. I've never, I don't really naturally know. I'm just kind of assuming the tropes. But
Yeah.
we don't have to cut the scene short, but I'm just picturing that moment of just like I'm looking over, like, oh yeah, that street, and then it's like, ooh, and I'm there.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
But
Yeah,
oh, I had a
I
line in
think
my brain I wanted to say, and it's gone now. Oh well, whatever.
I mean, I guess we fade out on like the newscaster being like, please are instituting a curfew on Second Avenue.
Oh, I think that's what the
From
line is.
yeah,
No, go ahead.
and um, citizens are asked to stay indoors during this period if at all possible. Um, yeah. That's it. That's it. Just
Yeah, it just like fades in on that, right? The voice sort of fades into like radio crackle as the
yeah.
transition happens, and I think we hear me say something like, "I'm not doing much good sitting around anyway." Like I'm not doing anything, right? Like I'm like literally not working. I don't have things to do. I'm probably getting really just agitated anyway, you know?
Yeah, yeah. If you, I think, yeah, I wonder if like something in you is like, if I'm gonna feed, maybe I should feed on one of these jerks that
I don't think
there's
I
famous people.
have blood. Do I have blood? I guess I ate it. It's my stomach. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think like yeah,
Cut them open and
yeah,
drink their last victim's blood.
yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
Nah. I mean, yeah, I don't think it works that way. I think like you have a sense it doesn't work that way.
No. Anyway, whatever.
No,
Let's
the first thing you try.
we can cut to the scene. Good scene. Good scene. Let's move on.
Yeah, sure. All right. So yeah, I'm curious. Like, what's your approach? Like, do you go straight to crime scene, or?
Yeah. So we fade in, but like it fades from like the recording of the news to like the same sign, but it's nighttime, and I like walk up to it. What street's this?
Uh, it's like a Second Avenue, as I've decided.
That's nothing, B. Come on.
Yeah, it's like second to it's like the area of uh Broad Street between Second and Third Avenue.
Look at this New Yorker over here. Name
Sorry.
a street. Give it a name. Don't call it Second Street. That's nothing.
I did not call it Second Avenue. Yeah. All right.
It's Birch Lane.
But that's like generic. Sorry.
What?
All right.
Murder Street.
Dang it. Gosh, I don't know street name.
Sure. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
All right. Have a new street.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the area of New Street between Second Avenue and Third Avenue.
Why does there have to be a Second and Third Avenue?
I don't know. It makes sense in my brain. I'm in New York. I'm sorry.
I get it. It's a New York analog, and New York is stupid.
It's so easy to navigate.
I'm sure it's
no
very
idea.
easy to navigate. Until you have to remember, was it 9 or 8? Because those are the same number. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway.
Anyway. Yeah. Sorry. I hope this is good recording. Yeah.
I like to think it's funny.
I think it's funny too. Yeah. So you get there.
I do get there. It is
There's
dark. It is definitely past whatever the curfew is. Do I have like a thing where I need to avoid people or something? I don't think that's an interesting scene. I think I just
I
go there and it's dark.
yeah, I think so. I think like there's like like there is like kind of like it's been cleaned up by this point.
Sure, there's not like police tape. It's just like I
There's
know
not
it's the spot.
yeah. I think you actually yeah. Do you think you can smell it?
Well, I was
Do you think you
gonna
can
ask
smell
you a couple
where it was?
questions about that. Like, are there street lights, or I assume they're on because it still is a street, even if there's a curfew.
Oh yeah. There's definitely street lights. Yeah.
And like, do I have
Also
better
house
sight than a
window
human
lights.
would? Do I have better dark vision?
Yeah, I'll say
Not
that.
dark
Yeah,
vision. You know what I mean?
you don't have like straight up like night vision, but
Sure.
it's not like night vision goggles, but you do feel the difference between
Cool.
how you used to see and how you see now.
Cool. I see. Like it's a scene recorded during the day that they have altered to look like it's nighttime.
Yeah,
That's what everything looks like.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why it
yeah,
looks that
definitely.
way. It's on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Has anyone pulled that off in a show where they're like, oh no, that's just what it looks like through your eyes because you're a vampire?
It's going to be hard to communicate, but I do like the idea.
It's really funny to me. It's just like a full daylight, except for it's all like slightly blue and darker.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool. Yeah, I show up and I look around and like I'm not expecting to see like a body lying there or like things the investigators missed or anything. But I do think that I do like walk around a bit and sniff the air and just like try and get a sense of the space. Can I roll to investigate, or is that not enough?
Yeah, no, that's definitely enough.
Cool. I somehow the one thing I didn't think of was how am I gonna roll dice? So I'm just gonna go to random, and yeah. How do I
Yeah.
roll multiple d6s? There's a specific section for that. I remember I've been there. Dice roller. I roll 2 virtual dice. Roll. I got a 2 and a 1.
Okay, that's a hard move time.
Also, I don't think I chose my stats. It did not occur to me. Wow.
Oh,
I'm doing great. I'm doing so good.
All right, why don't you? Not that it's gonna make a difference, but why don't you do that
I
quick,
should
really
decide
quick?
those stats. I think it should be pretty intuitive. Where is my... I have no idea what happened to my rules manual. It has disappeared on me somehow.
Oh.
Oh well. Okay. So, my options. Pick one. Okay. Charm can be high or negative. It can be my cool. I think I'm probably pretty cool. Probably pretty tough. I have to be tough. I'm a wronged. I'm not allowed to not be tough.
Yeah.
I'm probably weirder than most. Most wronged because I'm a vampire wronged. I could actually have minus cool and just be like, actually, I have this like I'm like agitated all the time. Like I'm not actually able to keep my cool. I'm like kind of quick tempered. That could be kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah, let's see.
You don't have to go into it for the camera. We can discover it as we go.
Sure. Yeah.
But I do think I need to like kind of explain the system here. So
Oh, sure. Good idea.
So Darcy just rolled 2d6. If on a 7 to most and then as their stat, which is most of the time like somewhere between -2 and +2. It is and then we see if it's like a 7 to 9, which it probably wasn't, or a 10 plus. A 10 plus is an unequivocal success. 7 to 9 is a partial success. 1 to 6 is I get to do something bad to the player.
That is a good summary of how this works. So if we
Yeah,
ever
and
say a
basically the whole
hard
game runs
move,
like that, so it's sweet.
if we ever say a hard move, that is the GM or the MC B making the world worse, which is kind of just like continue narrating, but like twist the knife a bit, or make a thing suddenly happen, or make something be alluded to be happening soon if I don't react, stuff like that.
Yeah, so I think.
All right, I got my stats now. Negative
Alright,
charm,
cool.
negative
So,
cool, 0 sharp, +2 tough, +2 weird.
so, so you rolled sharp. So that would be a +0,
Yep.
which is a free.
I rolled a 3.
If I got it right.
No, you got
Yeah.
it.
So you hear a voice behind you. Hey, what you doing around there? And you turn around to see like a cop, just kind of, just some beat cop, looking at you kind of suspiciously. Kind of. I'm gonna just go with the stereotype here, kind of like mustache, like
Sure.
the uniforms are different on this plane than you would expect, but they're still kind of
Sure.
is that a uniform?
Cool. What? Sorry.
Oh, just checking in. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to just ask you some questions if you don't mind. There's, I don't know if you've been following the news. There's been some pretty grisly murders around here.
Sorry.
And
I'm a little out of it. What? No. I got it. I just.
have you, sir? Have you been drinking?
I do sound that way, don't I? Sorry. I've had a week. Why haven't I been drinking? That's a good idea. Dang, I am sorry. I am out of it. No, I haven't. You said there were like murders, attacks, something?
Yeah. There's been attacks around here, and I've been like kind of looking for like some. We we just want. I think I want to ask you some questions. Just like, so first, do you live around here?
Can I read a person? How does the system work? Sharp. I can read a bad situation and then ask questions from the read a bad situation list. Is this a bad enough situation? I'm look at this person and I'm just like, my first thing is like, are you a vampire? I'm just gonna like wonder about that about everyone. Which reminds me, I do have the move I know my prey, which gives me a +1 whenever I knowingly investigate, pursue, or fight a breed of monster that is that I chose, which is vampire. I don't think I'm knowingly yet, so I think I don't get to apply that. But that's a thing to remember. And yeah, is that a thing? Is that cool? Is that okay?
That's cool. Yeah.
All right. I am going to do that in that case. As soon as I find that section of the rules book. Wait, do I not have the questions in this booklet? Do I need to open a different booklet? I do. I do have to open a different sheet. Okay. So yeah, I'll just roll that now though, and then we can find the questions afterwards. I'm rolling plus my sharp. I get a 10 to start, and I have a 0 on the test. I got a 6 and a 4.
Yeah. Oh, actually, did you mark XP for the fail? I forget if you did in this version of the system.
I think you might. I'm not sure. I'll look that up later.
All right.
But yeah, experience. That's a thing. I love experience.
Yeah. A lot of I forget if like Monster Week does it, but a lot of like Powered by Apocalypse you experience every time you fail.
And this game is powered by the Apocalypse.
Yeah. Okay. So on 10 you hold free. You can spend a hold to ask me one of the following questions.
Oh, you got them in front of you? Nice.
You want me to read them out to you?
Sure, but I'm gonna also be finding them on my own. It's more to read them out to everyone else, really.
Yeah. All right. The questions that Darcy can ask are: What's the best? What is the best way in? What is my best way out? What are any dangers I haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victim?
Okay, so three questions. In and out, I'm not sure what would represent here. Are there any dangers I haven't noticed? I do want to know that. Like, is this person a danger for some reasons I haven't realized? Is there anyone else that I'm like noticing happenstantially while I'm investigating this? I think that's one of those interesting things about this move is that like I'm reading a bad situation, which means I am keen to what is going on, even if the thing that I notice is not what I was looking at. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm being as aware as I can, and while I'm directing that at police guy, I might notice something else in the process. Um, so definitely gonna ask, are there any dangers I haven't noticed? And I can hold these, right? So I'll just ask that first. Is there any dangers I haven't noticed?
Yeah. So you have good instinct. This guy is a vampire.
Okay.
Um,
Do I?
you smell it on him. I don't think he smells on. You don't think he smells on you though, or at least he's not showing it.
Sure.
He's not. But again, you probably wouldn't know. He
Cool.
doesn't seem to be like. He doesn't seem to be treating you like you have some kind of shared secret.
Gotcha.
For what it's worth.
So if I act on the answers, I get +1 to tests I make that are relevant. So that's cool. And to that effect, so they said a thing. I should probably, not just assume I can immediately learn a bunch of stuff instantaneously. So I will play with the scene a little bit further before I ask another question. But do they want to ask me questions? Is that what they said? Like,
Yeah, they want to ask you questions. They asked you if you live around here.
no, no, I was visiting someone. Are you?
Visiting who?
And so I take a look at them. Um, but I'm
I'm at
not
what,
really
sir?
listening anymore, right? I'm like assessing them, like, okay. I think I do want to try and figure stuff out from them. Like, I don't assume this is the person necessarily. Um, but I don't think that just asking is going to help. Um, what's my best way in?
Your best way in. How do you mean that?
I mean, like, this person. What's my in on getting information from this guy?
Um, let's let's see here. Your best way to get information from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, maybe if you were to like he so let's see. I'm just trying to figure out how you would know this. But I think you have the I think you get the instinct that like, this guy kind of likes to talk, and you wonder if like if you just or he's like kind of the guy that like kind of likes the sound of his own voice, and
Do you
you think if
think?
you let him talk, he might let things slip.
Do you think that if I was like, "Hey, you're a vampire. I'm a vampire. Can you tell me what's going on here?" And like, I drop the "I'm just a person" act, they would actually respond favorably to that, or would that be something that they would be like, "Oh, that's bad," actually, for some reason. I think that's how I
Uh,
kind of am pointing my this way, and I think like is that a good tactic
yeah.
or a bad tactic?
Um, I guess like I got instinct. I think that would be a bad tactic.
Okay, okay, cool. Um,
I think also so
mhm.
yeah I think something you also might pick up here just because you roll a 10. I feel like I can kind of give you stuff sometimes.
Sure.
He needs to have a quota. He wants to like bring someone in is like kind of the vibe you're getting.
How would I get that? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Last
Um.
question. What's most vulnerable to
He
me? By which I mean, like, in what way can I hurt this person best? I guess.
uh uh he doesn't seem to think you're a vampire. He thinks you're just some
Surprise. Got it.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so if you go all vampire on him, maybe you could get the upper hand. You don't know how strong he is.
Sure. Yeah, I think I'd be like, everyone who lives around here, I don't think that really matters. Does it?
I'm just like there's no need to get aggressive, sir. I'm just trying to ask questions.
Oh, I'm not getting aggressive. I don't know where that came from. Sorry, that might have been a bit defensive, but like what? I'm like gonna slowly back up a bit. We're like in kind of like not like an alley, but like kind of an alley, right? We're like on a side street, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
So I'm gonna try and do some backing up so that they follow me in, so that they're farther away from the main street.
All right. Yeah. I can buy that.
Yeah. I'm just like whoa, like throw my hands up as I sort of walk backwards. Yeah.
Sir, and now I think he's like actually kind of. You seem to have like reaching for I think for like a baton I guess like
sure.
I don't think he's like that bad cop, but he's reaching out. Sir, I'm gonna ask you to stop resisting.
Like I'm like literally standing with my hands up.
Yeah.
It's like stop, and I look at my hands and I'm like, what? And I'm picturing the scene where he like gets too close to me and I'm able to like grab the baton and like pull him towards me like with it basically and crack into his head.
Yeah, I think there's a moment like whoa, but thankfully there isn't anyone around to notice this,
right?
Or there's at least anyone who does know
like
mind their own business.
Is that okay with me to paint that scene where I'm just like I have my hands up and he's like holding up this baton and he's like walking towards me and then just I snap out, grab the baton, he still holds onto it, I pull back, that pulls forcibly entirely him, and then I basically just like I don't know, like crack my head down onto his to like crack him over the head.
Yeah, well, okay, you can definitely do that. Yeah, but yeah, you have to roll to see how well that goes for you.
Heck yeah, that's how it works. All right, we're gonna roll. Ooh, baby, I got a 6 and a 3. I'm on fire now. That is a total of an 11 because I get to roll my tough when I am kicking some ass.
Oh, also, I think like does your know your prey come in here?
Oh, I guess it would. So you're right. It would be even higher.
Yeah. Sadly, you don't have the 12 plus ability. But yeah, okay. So sorry. Okay. So yeah, when you fight, kick some ass. Shoot. All right. On a 10. Okay, so on a 7 plus, you and whoever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm is based on established dangers of the game. That usually means you inflict the harm rating of your weapon, and the enemy inflicts the harm rate attacks harm rating on you. I'm gonna say this guy, is they're a vampire, so I'm gonna say they would do 2 harm to you, but because it's a 10 plus, you get to choose an extra effect. Either you gain the advantage of +1 forward or give +1 forward to another hunter. You can't do that because you're the only hunter here.
Mm-hmm.
You can inflict an initial harm, or you can suffer one less harm, or force them where you want them.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could just do a bunch of damage, and you could be like, and narratively they fall down, and you're on top of them, which. I mean, it's something I'd probably push for if I got a 7 to 9, but since I have the 10 plus, I think that like I will force them where I want them. I knock them to the ground, and I basically like pin them.
Yeah, I think at this point he does get the sense that you're a vampire, but now he's like, hey, what are you doing? You're what clan are you?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Tell me what happened here.
It's
2 harm. Got it.
I don't know. I was just told to make sure no one gets too close.
I like lift him up and smack him, push him, like smash him back down on the ground. Tell me
you
what I
also
want to
took
know. Like,
you were gonna take 2 harm from that,
yeah, I wrote two
you
harm.
should. All right, cool.
I'm not
How
good
much
down.
harm did you do actually?
Who cares?
Probably like one harm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wasn't trying to actually hurt them. It's just that that's the move for combat, so that's what I rolled. Really,
Yeah.
I was just trying to. You could alternatively choose to have that be like an acting under fire situation because it was kind of like a smooth move if you really wanted to like go that direction. In which case, I would have had a -1, but that was counteract by the +1, and I would still have gotten like a 10. But or no, I would have gotten a 9 actually. But whatever. Either way.
Yeah, I'm okay with it being. I know cool is like one of your worst stats, so I'm okay with it being a
Yeah.
kick ass here.
So I'm taking some harm basically as a cost to get to use my better stat. That's kind of how I'm considering this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yeah, so I just like lift them up and smash them back down. Tell me what I want to know. You know what I'm looking for. Who was this? Who did this? I don't. And I'm just like kind of like losing my cool. I'm just like not holding anything back, and I don't really know what I'm even asking. I'm just like, you know answers, and you're gonna tell them to me. You know.
Look, like I don't know who you're working for. It's one of their rogues. Okay, one of their freaking experiments got out. That's all I know.
Rogues. I think I like
Yeah.
press my hand against their face and skull and like push them into the ground. And as I do this, I'm like just wanting to know what's going on. I'm just like, you must know something. And can I cast a spell? Can I just be like innate like rage magic and like extract information from their brain?
Yeah, sure.
I love making moves in this game. So I'm going to.
It's like you just like how to do that. I think it's a cool part of the system.
I love Monsters of the Week. It's so good. But let's actually properly do this because it's one of those moves that can really easy to handwave a bit too much. All right, using magic. Here's the move. When you use magic, say what you're trying to achieve and how you do the spell. So I think that I've done that. I didn't like incorporate any like weird like spellcasting components. I just doing it in this way, and I think it's cool. And if you're okay with that, then that's it. I did it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll plus weird, and that's another thing is like weird is the stat I use for spellcasting, and even though I'm not trained spellcasting, I have +2 in it. So like I feel like I should be using it, right? Like
yeah.
By default, magic has one of the effects. Okay, magic by its nature breaks the rules. The use magic moves list the possible effects. When a hunter uses magic, it's important to ask them what they're trying to do. Ask the hunter how they cast the spell and what it looks like too. So I think it's fine. I was just making sure there wasn't any like specific details that is buried further in the description. All right, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll plus weird, and it's gonna look like a 4 and a 1 for 5, but I get +3. Do I always get it, or do I only get it like when I'm fighting or investigating? I know my praise says when you are investigating, pursuing, or fighting the breed of monster. Yes, okay. I think I get the +1 for that. So that puts me at an 8.
Okay.
So magic.
So what are you trying to do?
I don't know. I didn't really choose the effect yet. I guess I should have done it before rolling. Does it say to do that? It says say what you're trying to achieve, which was extract the information basically directly from their brain, magically.
Oh, you
On a 10 plus, the magic works without issues, but I didn't do that. 7 to 9, it works imperfectly. Choose an effect and a glitch. The keeper will decide what effect the glitch has. I guess you're a keeper, B.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So the effects are inflict harm, that's not the plan. Change a weapon, that's not the plan. Do one thing that's beyond human limitations. Could be if there's nothing better. Bar a place or portal. Trap a specific person, monster, or minion. Banish a spirit or curse. Summon a monster into the world. Communicate with something. Observe another place or time. Heal 1 harm. So if this person was present, I think this would be really fun to do a like observe another place or time and they were like here and saw it, but it sounds like they weren't. It sounds like they were told about this. Yeah. They're like, we gotta lock down the area so no one finds our shame or whatever, right? Um,
Yeah.
so I wanted to find more information about like this situation and what's going on, and I think I could either I think the most interesting way of doing this is like we see this person talking, like I see through their eyes them being like told what's going on and what to do, kind of a situation, right? Like we get to like have this like flash over to a scene and then it flashes back and I'm like, whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
so observe another place or time,
down.
but I have to choose a glitch. The effect is weakened. The effect is a shorter duration. Take a harm, ignoring armor, and the magic draws immediately unwelcome attention, and it's a problematic side effect. I always love to say problematic side effect. If you have like some boring, don't have. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. If you don't have any specifically interesting ideas there, then I don't think I have a reason to choose that. And I just remembered, I just saw the section. There is a section here that says the keeper may require one or more of the following to do the spell. So if I had proposed this and you said no, 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 you could have read from this list to say do one of these things. So if you want to, I don't know if you're looking at the list right now or not, but if you're looking at the list,
I am. Yeah,
you could look at those and say, actually, in the process, you had to like, I don't know, carve a arcane symbol into their skin or something, you know, like whatever.
No, I don't think that's what you're doing here. I think it just is like more instinctual than that.
Sure, but maybe it like burns into them as the spell gets cast, even though it wasn't something I intentionally did or something like that, right?
I think it's just like something you see.
Cool. I mean, that could be a fun thing that I could like apply as a glitch, though.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I'll choose a problematic side effect unless you can't like don't have anything interesting, and then I could choose the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention instead.
I think I have an idea of what happens.
Cool.
Yeah. So you see, so you have like this flash where you see like is that you know I don't think you see like a whole conversation, but you do see like give me like 2 secs.
Sure.
Yeah, you see like the interior of a building that says JE Labs.
Okay.
It's like a lobby, and there's like a sign. And there's like a sign behind the desk. And you see, and I think that's like that might be all you get.
Cool. I mean, so the reason I didn't choose short duration is because I can imagine a scene that it gets cut off right before the most important thing because the like connection fizzles. So I would as much as I can. Don't give me something that I was.
You pick a short duration. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like just like think about what you would give me if you if I said short duration, and then give me more than that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's why we give you said short duration, but you got like kind of thing of like you see like them showing like basically him talking to like some superior, some guy in like kind of suit and jackets, like looking very sinister, telling him about. I don't think you get the whole dialogue. You get a sense of the dialogue, and he's telling them that one of their experiments has been causing their mutation, like blood mutation experiment has gone out and has been causing trouble, and they need you to like kind of make sure, while we're trying to fix this, we need you to just like find like
walk down the area, make sure that no one's sniffing around, make sure that the real police aren't asking too many questions.
Yeah, you're kind of the mole in the police.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. So that's.
Do I get a face of who they're talking to? Are they talking to someone important, or is it just like some middle person?
I guess say like we see them like kind of clad in shadow.
How many people are they talking to? Is it just this one guy? Sorry, I should say that again. How many people are they talking to? Is it just this one guy, or are they like flanked by like 4 other people or something?
They're flanked by 2 bodyguards of one's like kind of slender, one's kind of a big guy.
Cool detail. I meant the person whose brain I'm in. Are there other people of their minion level that are also being given this directive?
Yes, and
Yeah. Yes, and
yeah. Yeah, yes. That is. Yeah, there's like a couple other people. Like I say, like 3 other people there.
okay, cool. So,
Yeah. Sorry, I had an idea, but I'm gonna go back on it.
if I
Yeah.
may, because like problematic side effects, so feel free to cut me off whenever. We like snap back. I like pull back slightly, but I'm still like holding down on their head. Like I'd probably put more force in because you know that thing where like you push back, which means my hand pushes down, right?
Yeah.
And then after that initial shock, I like look down at them and I'm like, how many of you are there?
You really don't know, do you? Huh? What the what the fuck is your deal?
Yeah.
It's kind.
I'm just like
Yeah.
staring at them. I'm just like, the whole lab? They're all like you. How am I gonna? This is only the start of my life, isn't it? Ugh.
Yeah.
And can I just like kill this guy?
Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I just like crack their neck. I don't know what, like people don't know how to do that in real life. You know what I mean? Do you ever think about that?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I crack my neck all the time and it just makes some people pop, so that's great. I'm not scared I'm gonna hurt myself. Like I have no idea how I crack a person's neck in real life, but I'm a big strong vampire. I pull your neck off your spine. It's fine.
Yeah, this you can see it, this catches him by surprise before like it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And drop it. Like, oh, this doesn't look good.
You
Can we scene cut?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What were you gonna do with the side effect? Because do you want it to be like a hidden in the back of the thing, like it's there but I don't know about it, kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a hit in the back of the thing.
Cool. Yeah. For the TV audience, do we see like a little like how if this was a show, how would you show that like I don't know I'm being watched or something like that, or like whatever it is? Like again, don't tell me. Just like how would you tell the audience that there was an effect?
I think
how would that visually be shown on screen?
I think the effect is like when we look back to your face, you look more warped than you did before. Like kind of, I guess, like kind of this kind of the Buffy thing where like their face gets all gargoyle-y.
Right. Okay. I was like, what do you mean warped? And I was like, oh no, I get it.
Yeah.
We applied the Klingon makeup. Yeah.
Yeah. Before going back to normal. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this body. I kind of want to cut to elsewhere.
I think you just run and it'll be another thing to investigate.
Sure, it's just like
unless you want to like make an effort to hide it, in which case that's like kind of more of a scene.
I'm trying to figure out what I would think to do. Like, I think hiding a body is very suspicious, but this is not a normal looking death. This is a dead cop whose head is disconnected from their body at the scene of a crime. Maybe I shouldn't leave that body there. So I think, regardless of if it is smart or not, I think that's what Serdic is going to do. They're gonna... It's like dark and there's a curfew, right? No one's around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I
It's
think
not
I
like
do.
cordoned off, but yeah, it's like people are being discouraged from coming in there.
Sure.
And, like,
So I think I do like heft the body up, look around, make sure that no one's like checking anything out. And I don't know where exactly we are in my brain. Everywhere is close to the port, but probably it's not. And I don't think I came here with a car. So actually, I don't. I think I lift them up and then I go, ah, crap. What do I do with this? I like put them back down again. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, if you can throw them in a dumpster, and that will like at least like
Sure.
mean it's older when they get to it.
Sure, I'll throw them in a
And then they just
dumpster
find
nearby and be like, oh, that's good enough. I'll look in, try and put them the bottom. I don't know.
yeah.
In the middle
It's
somewhere,
awful.
there's like some, and then there's them, and there's more bags. You understand?
Yeah, it's so awful, but you do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got like heightened smell too. Probably. We talked about that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's rough.
heightened smell and the same smells being disgusting are not the same thing, right? Like for maybe it's like I have heightened smell, but that's because I'm like filtering out all the things that are not actually important, right?
Yeah, I think it's still rough.
Sure, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's recently looking at a deck about the
Avatar.
Avatar cards. It's in my brain now. It's not important. Hi, audience. So yeah, we just like scene cut after that. I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do? And I can scene cut to I don't know. I want to do some research before I just start barging in. But also, I don't even know if going to the lab is the right call anyway. Like they said, it's loose, right? Like yeah, I think this is the establishment of more of a season arc. It sounds like because it's like I can't just go into the JE labs. Like that's a hive of vampires. I'm not ready for that, right?
Yeah.
So this is
I would not
like,
recommend it.
we've established the arc of the season, but I need to deal with the current situation, which is that there is actually this thing. So maybe we cut to like the next day. You said I don't need to sleep. Is that correct? Do I not need to sleep?
No, I don't think you need to sleep.
Cool. So I think it's like daytime, but I'm like in the apartment and I'm in some place that doesn't have a lot of light. And I'm just like on a computer. I don't know if maybe like I got in, I didn't see Sandy, and she like got up and I think does she actually have a job in addition? Like I think she does Etsy as like a side thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You described her as influencer like. I didn't actually think she'd be an influencer. I just thought she'd like had an Etsy store, maybe has an Instagram, but like
yeah, I think she's like trying to be. I think she also works retail.
Sure, that makes sense to me. So she like is gone, and I'm just in the house, and I'm like looking things up on the internet, which exists as previously established. So funny to like establish that it exists, but yeah, it does. Cool. The way I play Monster Vegas is so just like one roll going to the next roll thing, which I think is fine. I think it's good, but it's just like I did that roll.
Play like that.
Now I'm gonna do this roll because I want to learn more things. Like I could just do stuff, but I want to because of the way the moves in this game work. It's like, oh, I want to find something out. Well, I'm not just gonna say I go to that place and look around. I'm gonna roll. That's what the roll's for. So I'm just looking at the internet to try and find maybe more things about this specific case, things about JE Labs, anything that I think might pertain to what's going on.
Yeah, sure. So it sounds like you're investigating a mystery.
I am
so you should roll
so investigating a mystery. I'm gonna roll, and it is going to be
I think it's still +1.
I rolled 2 2s, and my brain was trying to figure out what the like slang for that is, and it's nothing.
It's 4 eyes.
I got snake 2s. I got 4 eyes. Yeah, it's 4 eyes. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Why even is 2 like ones snake eyes? It's just eyes.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Anyway,
Oh no.
yeah, I rolled a 4. This counts as a vampire, even though it's a mutant thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So that's a 5, and then I get bonuses for. I guess the previous bad situation bonuses don't apply.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah,
case. Yeah.
which doesn't remind me. I probably did get bonuses as well when I was hidden, but I think that I rolled really well, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I fail. I get a 5. Oh wait, no. What did my cool my sharp is 0? Yes, so I got a 5.
All right. Huh. So, so you got a 5. Hmm.
I did. I'm looking on the internet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's always a trouble with like these. How do? Okay, so you know what happens? I think.
There's a pop up. There's a virus on
The,
my sister's
no,
computer
no,
now.
no, no. I think what happens is you hear like the door slam open,
Uh huh.
and it, and your you hear your sister rushing up the stairs to where she knows like you're resting in the computer room.
Sure.
Um, and she's like, and the door was like, "What did you do?"
What?
I saw the news. They found a dead cop on on News Street.
Oh, already? They were a vampire.
Already?
They were a vampire. I went there and they tried to be
Are
like, "Hey, you shouldn't be here," and I'm like, "You're a vampire," and they're like, "Heck yeah, I am," and then I killed them, but they weren't the guy who did
you
it, and I still need to figure out who it was.
are you I
I can't believe they found it already. I didn't know what to do with the body. I could not kill them.
I you you're sure they were a vampire? How'd you know?
They admitted it. After I was pretty sure, but it didn't kill them until they admitted it.
I guess I have to trust you. You really weren't always like this. I know that.
I really
It's
appreciate you letting me stay here. I don't have to. I could go somewhere else.
no. I'm not kicking you out. No, it's
I don't want any trouble for you. Are they gonna?
they know it. Look, I don't think anyone knows anything, but it's you gotta. Oh, this is really scary. I don't know. I'm gonna
I don't know how to
dinner if
find this
you.
guy.
I guess you still don't want anything.
No,
I no
I.
I
Do you know anything about JE Labs?
that's it's just I don't know. They make like I guess I know them from work. They make like I don't know, like cleaning chemicals.
Sure. Apparently, they're all vampires.
What I look we can talk about this later. It's been a long day.
Sorry. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna find this guy. This thing. It's like a mutant vampire or something. I don't know. That guy was just there to like stop people from figuring out what's going on. And like he didn't stop me, but I still didn't figure anything out.
Look this.
Sorry.
Look, no, I'm sorry. I think I don't know. This is a lot for me, but I do sometimes forget it's a lot for you too. Look, look if you, actually look if you don't want to eat, would you mind just hanging around while I eat?
Yeah, that might be nice.
Yeah, okay.
I
I think
could
we
use
have,
some
have that kind of
normal.
yeah. I think we have that kind of like kind of montage shot, I guess, of like
Hmm.
you you hang out with your sister like eating. I think you chuckle at something at one point,
Huh.
and then like you like and then like you see you both watching TV and her falling asleep while you're just like kind of staying up thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. How am I gonna find this guy? J Labs made it or something? They were experimenting on mutations, but it's just loose. My answers aren't gonna be there. What were the last attacks? They all were the same area. Maybe I just have to patrol. Maybe I'll just see them. Maybe I'll just find them.
is that what you do?
Yeah, I think I'm just like thinking aloud to myself, and I just like maybe I even like pick up Sandy and take her to a bed or something, and tuck her in, and then I
Oh, that's nice.
and then that's the transition noise. So we're at the place again. It's the next night.
Cars with being a podcast everywhere.
Hey, it works in this one.
It works, yeah.
There's cars.
Oh.
And yeah, I think so. Can I like, I don't know, have a shot where I'm like on a roof for no reason?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like climbed up before the shot, and then the shot opens and I'm already on the roof.
Yeah.
But I'm just like doing the Batman thing where I have a high vantage and I'm looking around the general ballpark, the like however many blocks that we've seen previously that were attacks.
Yeah, maybe even like walking around.
And I'm just
like,
kind of like hoping I can see something from the top here, right? I'm just kind of.
All right, I think this like an investigative mystery.
You think that counts? All right, sure.
Yeah.
All right, that is a 5 and a 3. That is 8. I still only have 0 sharp, so it stays. I think it's technically 9 from the know thy enemy, but that's still a 7 to 9. Yeah.
All right. So you can spend one. So you can spend 1 hole to ask any of the following questions: What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What is it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
So I think I just want to know, like, I guess where did it go, in the sense, like, if I was at the scene of the crime, you'd say, where did it go? And I'm tracking it down, but this is just like, I'm trying to see it.
Yeah.
I'm literally just trying to find it, right? So where did it go makes sense to me. Maybe I don't see it specifically, but I see like some evidence of where it is, or maybe I just see it, whatever.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we see me sort of pacing. There's like a small montage, me like craning my neck. I'm like, I guess I don't know if I get tired or not, but like I'm still like sore just from like standing and looking, and I'm walking around on roofs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over edges, jump into another roof.
Thing.
Yeah, totally. I'm just vamping.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think like something that occurs to you that like.
Mm-hmm.
This place is kind of near the gardens, which was like where you used to work.
True.
And you had this thought of like, like, like there actually are some like bunch of service tunnels under the gardens, and something could hide there. Like no one really like It probably like they wouldn't find it.
I think that if I was attacking people in this area, but I needed to go somewhere when it was day, that's somewhere I could hide that's nearby.
Yeah, I think that's what you think. Yeah, so it's like kind of as like if it was like right there, they would have found it. But like
right, I'm looking around. But, like, I'm not seeing anything. I don't see them like just here, right? I don't just like see them. Like, oops, there they are.
Yeah,
I don't do that. But I am like, while I'm looking around, we have that shot where I see the gardens in sort of not the distance, but like in eye shot. And I have that thought. I'm like, there are tunnels under here. How did I forget about the tunnels? Okay. I worked at the gardens, service tunnels. That's what. I mean, they don't have to be hiding there, but if you need to hide something that's whatever it is, that'd be a place.
Yeah.
It's gotta be an entrance around here somewhere. Where is it? Let me see if I remember. And I like jump off a building because I'm a maniac at this point. Slide down a fire escape. All right. I don't know what does service tunnel entrances look like. I don't really know the thing you're describing in the real world.
Generally, I think they just look like normal doors, like doors on the side, like they're they're locked, but you could like probably break the lock. It's just like it's just like kind of a nondescript door that's like by
Got it.
That's like a couple alleys away.
I will say the line let's see if I can remember is so dumb, and pretend I didn't say that and I said something cooler. But yeah, I'm gonna look around for one of the entrances based on my knowledge. I just have established character knowledge and I should just be able to find it. But yeah, I find one. I assume there's no issues. No one like sees me looking at a door.
You
until I fail the roll.
Yeah.
And it is I see like a padlocked nondescript door, and I'm like that's it. That's the one.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You said the key. You don't anymore.
Well, I mean, I think I look at it. I'm just like, okay, this one's locked though. They're not locking themselves back in there, are they?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and find one that has a broken lock. I'm just gonna like go to the different like entrances.
Yeah. So that's a great idea. You do find one that actually has like the padlock snap.
Cool.
You can even see it on the ground.
Yeah, I think I pick up the padlock and put it in my pocket.
Nice.
I don't know why. It just like seems right. We have that shot of me like bend down. I'm just like, that's it. I'm probably like completely silent, right? Like I'm just imagining the shot. I'm like sort of shaking in camera and stick it in my pocket. Push open the door, close it quietly behind me, and realize it's very dark in here.
But thankfully you can see a little bit better than you did before.
A little bit better.
Not that much better. It's still really dark, but
I'm like, okay, I probably shouldn't turn on the lights. I'm like feeling around for it, and I found like a switch, and I'm like, I should not hit this. This is a bad idea.
Yeah. So as you approach, as you go down the stairs and kind of get into like the main tunnels, you hear like kind of a scampering.
Okay.
To your left, and it seems very far away, but you still hear it, which indicates to you that maybe you do have like your hearing has changed since before.
Okay, I imagine myself climb down the ladder. Did you say that, or did I just imagine that?
I said stairs, but you can be
stairs. Sure. And I like take a second, like my hands against the wall, and I like take a second, take a breath, whatever that means as a vampire. And I like close my eyes. I'm like, I'm not sure how I did that before, but I did something. Maybe I could do more. And I'm gonna try to cast a spell to make myself be able to see in like the darkness. Can I do that?
All right, cool.
Can I do one thing beyond human ability?
That sounds like beyond human ability. Cool. Yeah.
Do I need to like figure out more like how to cast the spell, or is that enough for me to just be like blood magic? It happens because I think that trying to make it happen will work.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're gonna see if you have the ability or not with this roll.
Okay, I was thinking I'm casting a spell, not just tapping into innate supernatural abilities, but sure.
Yeah.
I roll a 3 and a 6. That is 9, but I have 2 weird, so it is 11. I don't think that this is no thy enemy. This is just naturally an 11.
All right, so you blink and you can and it suddenly looks a lot clearer. You even like kind of
by default, magic has one of the effects listed below, and it lasts for around 30 minutes. It does not expose me to danger, unwanted attention, or side effects. Okay, so turns out actually I could have said a short duration, and that would have been reasonable for the other one, because a short duration from 30 minutes would still have been plenty. But whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's silly. short duration should be based off of how long it makes sense that you were trying to do it. Whereas I am trying to do it for the 30 minutes because I want to just have it be on.
Yeah, I think it's like 30 minutes is like your go-to if you don't know.
Cool.
Is how I treat it.
Yeah. So I'm like, open my eyes, and there's like maybe that like, you know, like that glint that like an animal's eyes get, like a dog or a cat that you look at in a weird angle.
Yeah.
And, like we see that like sheen go across my eyes. It's very cool special effects, believe me. In our I love ragging on it just being like a low budget supernatural show. It's so funny to me.
Yeah.
And now when I deal combat damage to a player, you get to draw a card. I'm casting Ophidian Eyes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a magic card, I guess. Yeah.
Ophidian Eyes is a sweet card. Anyway, yeah. So I can now see. It's not. I don't think there's a visual tell. We just get that like glint when it first happens, kind of a thing.
Yeah, so
like,
I think.
All right. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
All right.
And I start to slowly creep forward towards what I'm hearing and looking around to make sure that nothing jumps me and that I see it before it sees me. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I think in terms of like seeing it before it sees you, I think this is like an act under pressure, actually.
Can I actually have a thing where I'm like, we have a bit of a scene where I'm like walking forward and I haven't established myself as like carrying weapons. I have them on my sheet, so like theoretically I should have them, but I feel it's like silly to just be like, and I've been carrying this gun the whole time. But I'm in the service tunnels and I know them. I think we see like a shot of me like walking around the tunnels. I'm like sort of looking this way, looking that way, and I just sort of like reach down and I pick up this like hammer that's just leaning against a wall somewhere that I just kind of knew it would be. I didn't really think about it.
Oh, like a sledgehammer?
Yeah, like a sledgehammer. And I just like picked that up. And I just have it now. And that's just like a detail to show me becoming armed without really like, I didn't go to the armory and pick up a weapon or anything. I just like, there is one around here. Of course there is. And I know where it would be. And the second nature pick it up kind of a thing as I walk by.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And you want me to act under pressure to not, see it before it sees me?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a role for that kind of role.
We hear that like sound of like water or like footsteps in a very echoey room kind of thing, just like ching, and I'm trying to like be quiet as I can. Whoo, baby, love to see it. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
All right.
Good stats aren't gonna get you out of this one, but luckily I don't have good stats.
All right, I think we have like
2.
some shots of you. Like
I had a 2 for the record total.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pursuing something. It's technically a 3 because I get to know my enemy.
Yeah, that's not gonna help you.
No, it's not. But I can see.
No. Yeah. So I think. I think you're walking through and you hear a screech and it's like. And suddenly it's upon you, this weird bat-like thing like it's like a human with kind of a bat's head, almost like a bat-like head, that's like, and like these really long, like, and where his fingers would be are just these long jab nails, and they scratch into you and like kind of and throw you to a wall. Take 2 harm.
Am I at 2 total now, or do I still have 2 from the previous like thing?
I think you have 2 total right now.
Yeah, okay. As I figured, you have to reset for the fight. Cool. Oh, what the? They weren't kidding. What is this? And I think I just like. There are some sort of we get the shot of me like I hit to the wall. Maybe I drop the hammer. I pick it up. I sort of like. Arm in front of myself, make some like rudimentary swings at it just to like clear some space. And I want to do an investigative mystery to sort of like assess what it is and how it's moving. I'm not trying to attack it right now. I'm trying to like clear space by swinging this like wide arc of the hammer and watching it move and
I
react.
think it's more of a really bad situation, but
Well, the reason I want to investigate mystery is because one of the questions is what can hurt it, and the way this game works is you're not allowed to kill the monster without knowing what can hurt it. That's just a rule of Monster of the Week, generally speaking, and so it feels weird to like. I need to get that information. I could just do a whole fight and then not kill it, and then go to a library and then find the answer and then do another fight. But like I'm here already. But I can read that situation for now, and we can have that be the next thing I try and do.
Yeah. I mean, I think like you can find out how to kill it from a bad situation, but
Sure. Well, I mean, I'll roll a read a bad situation. I feel like that makes sense. And then I need to like do something to learn how to kill it. Maybe I need to actually hit it first, not just watch it. So I'll read a bad situation.
Yeah.
I got. Once again, it's like you got Snake Eyes, which is 2 1s, and you've got Box Cards, which is 2
You got
6s.
4.
I got 5-5.
Oh, huh. Okay, good.
So it's like, okay, my brain wants to say something that's similar to Snake Eyes for 2 2s. I got 4 eyes. But then this is not Box Cars. This is whatever this is.
Yeah.
Smaller box cars. Box crates.
Yeah.
I know, I got a 10. I'm reading a Sitch. My sharp is 0, so I'm good. And I'm getting +1.
Nice.
If this is a vampire, is it? Does it count still? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a vampire. It's more like Nosferatu kind
Cool. I look at it. I'm like, is this a vampire? Oh wait, I got a +1 to my roll. It's definitely a vampire. Yeah. So I read about situation. Best way in, best way out. Are there any dangers I haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims? Well, what I was looking for was like vulnerability.
We got to put on hold for just 1 sec, okay?
Okay. Let's see if I edited this out or not. Ding. Anyway, I'm read about situation. And yeah, those are the questions. I read them before you had to step out. And the reason what I was trying to find was the threat. So what's the most vulnerable to me is really what I want to know. I get 2 more questions also because I got an 11.
Yeah, sure. So I think I gotta like put it on the side of it just to like make it more convenient. I think like the way it's vulnerable to you is
I see it react.
I think the thing is like it's afraid. This is there's like you get a sense of this kind of creature ruled by fear. It's more afraid of you than. Well, I don't think it's more afraid, but it's pretty afraid of you.
Maybe I should be more afraid. I just haven't acted it, so who's to say?
Yeah. All right. What are your questions?
Okay. So it's just like it's not so much that I know a specific weakness. It's just like it is scared, and I should not be pulling my punches. Or maybe I should be. Maybe it's a scared animal. It's gonna fight its hardest. I guess I'll just ask, are there any dangers I haven't noticed?
Are there any dangers you haven't noticed?
I mean, like, there's definitely something to be said for, like, this thing is gonna kill you, and it's very strong. And I'm like, okay, sure. But, like, do I see anything else that I need to be worried about I
think the plot occurs to you that it knows these... Well, actually, no, you do actually know these tunnels, so never mind. Actually, yeah.
Well, no, when I say, like, any other dangers, like, there are things that I need to be worried about for this thing. I'm saying, other than this thing, are there any other dangers?
I don't think so. I think it's okay to say no to these.
I mean, that's why it says, are there any? It's not, yeah.
What are dangers?
Cool. So this question, what's the best way to protect evictions, is like, if there were victims, that would be very useful, but like, protect victims via killing it. Like, okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, and I guess, what's the biggest threat? Like, what should I be most worried about that it could do to me, that I should be prepared for?
It is very fast. It's faster than you.
Oh no, it's faster than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not smarter than you, but it's faster than you.
Great. Well, I'm going to take all my knowledge of scared animals, and I'm going to try and make myself look as big as I can.
Okay, cool. Let's see. What is this? I think this might be an act under pressure, but you get +1 because you're acting on a.
So we see me like take these like swings with this sledgehammer, and it's like, I guess like backing up even a little bit. Like we can see it's a little bit scared, and so I bring the sledgehammer over so that I have it in both hands, like across the handle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just like hold it above my head. I'm just like ah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
the thing you're imagining, I did that thing.
Yeah, it looks very cool in my head. Hopefully, it looks cool in the viewers' heads, the listeners' heads.
I don't know if it looks cool or not, but anyway, you want me to act under fire again, or act under pressure? Act under be bad.
I don't know. I think actually this works. I think it's just gonna. It is just
I
gonna.
would like to cow it into a situation. Oh, it's running. Ooh, I don't know if that's good for me or not.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Roll to see if it runs into a place as roll act under pressure to see if you can manage to cow into, if you manage to corner, or if he just like runs away.
All right, I got a 5 and a 4, and I do have the -1 cool, but I get the +1 because of the I'm acting on an answer.
Yeah.
Do I get a? Let me just double check if I get a bonus based on that. I know my prey. Knowingly investigating, pursuing, or fighting. I think this counts. So I think I'm getting.
Yeah. Yes, I think you get the full 10.
I think I get the full 10. I rolled a 9. I got -1, +1, +1. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Boom. I know what I'm doing. It's going. Yeah.
Maybe you even like had to deal with like raccoons and such and like
yeah.
Your work. Yeah.
Sure.
It's just a big raccoon.
It's a big raccoon with bad ears.
Yeah. Yeah, so you manage, and also you do kind of know these tunnels, so yeah, you manage to like force it. So you manage to kind of chase it down, like kind of into like a storage area, like kind of a storage kind of, like I'm gonna say closet, like bigger than a closet.
Yeah, I'm picturing like if I get it cornered, it's gonna fight back, and that's actually probably bad for me. It's probably gonna actually like get that fight or flight response and just like mess me up, but. In the process of getting it to like, I corral it in a direction. It turns and runs, but I'm able to keep pace, hopefully. You said it's fast, so maybe I can't. I'm like trying to catch up with it, and because it's running into like a dead end, it gets in there and doesn't know where to go for long enough for me to get behind it and just like bring the sledgehammer down on its back. Before it's able to like turn around and face me again, because it was like backed into a corner and it was looking that like it was running into a corner, and before it realizes that it's trapped, I'm behind it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Roll plus stuff.
I'm going to kick some ass. That is a 3 and a 5 for 8. I'm getting +1 for knowing my prey.
9.
Don't know whether or not this is still applying to the questions I asked previously. What questions did I ask? I said, it's scared. I'm taking advantage of being scared, I guess, kind of.
Yeah.
The biggest threat is this.
I think
I'm also taking advantage of the biggest threat being that it's faster than me. Like, I'm trying to put it in a situation where it can't really take advantage of being fast.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I'm also taking advantage of that there are no other dangers.
Yeah, good.
Cool. So can I take the 10 on that?
Yeah, I think you can take the 10, yeah.
All right, let's go. So
I'm very present tonight. It's good.
I've either completely whiffed or I have succeeded fully, and that is as much as I love Apocalypse World, if this was like pass fail instead of having 3 pieces of success, it'd be so much easier to GM. those partial successes are so hard to GM.
They are really hard, yeah, but not kick some ass though. But yeah.
No, some of them just give you exactly what happens.
Yeah. So do you do your harm to in?
Yeah, I'm double trying to find the section because I'm bad at navigating this worksheet. This book. There it is. Yes. So 10 plus. Choose an extra effect. I'm using a sledgehammer, which I think is on my character sheet. I just didn't write it down, so I could tell you what the harm is if you'd like to know it.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't think I need to like force them where I want them. I already did that, and I don't really care about suffering little harm because I am an idiot. So I'm just gonna inflict terrible harm. I'm just trying to kill this thing.
All right, how much harm does the sledgehammer do?
Let me find my sheet. It says, do 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 do. So interesting. There is a section on the sheet that is signature weapon. Before in session 0, I said my signature weapon was a specialist weapon for destroying my foes, which includes like wooden mallets and stakes for vampires. But it's mostly that I have like a hammer is how I did it, and I do have stakes, but I'm not like using them right now. That's not what this is. So this would be some. This would just be a sledgehammer. This is not related to that choice. So I need to just look for sledgehammer in the sheet because I think it does exist, but it's not actually here. Sledgehammer is a 3-harm messy hand weapon.
Okay, and you inflict 4 harm. Dang.
Yep.
All right, you land a really so it manages to in the kind of confusion manages to get some scratches on you.
Sure. Yeah, I hit it in the back, and it like whips around, and like these big long nails scrape across my chest.
Yeah, so take 2 harm from that, but
Sure.
also you go a total of 4 harm. So it's very it's like his whole side of his face is like smashed in.
Cool. I watch it bleed. Can I now try and do the investigate? I mean, I guess I know. Let me actually like paint this a bit better. It like I smash it in the back, right, and it whips around and hits me. I like take the blow and then like rush forward to again using the sledgehammer like in 2 hands, sort of push it up against the wall. I'm trying to like get it trapped so that I can't take advantage of its speed. And as I like push it up against the wall like that, I want to look at how it is reacting to the harm I have done to it and see whether or not like I want to investigate how can I kill this. Is that something I'm able to do in the moment, or is that just not accessible to me and I have to just guess things?
I think you can, yeah. If you make a roll, I think you can, yeah.
If I couldn't, I would then instead use magic to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Which would be better for me because I have better weird than sharp. All right, you know what? If there's any time for it to fail, I would have hoped it was now, but I didn't. That is another 9, 6, and a 3. My sharp is a 0. I am investigating something that is a vampire, I guess. So that's another 10. I am just I'm the wronged. When the fights happen, that's what I'm here for, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to I need to get better at navigating this. On 10 plus hold 2. What happened here? Okay. What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed? What can hurt it? And is anything being concealed?
Okay, what can hurt it? I think it seems to be most afraid of the shafts of the. You have to kind of press up, but it seems like and I think like you think like, oh, it's gonna go for the shaft, but it's actually avoiding touching it.
Oh, that's interesting.
The wooden shafts of the sledgehammer.
Cool.
And what is being concealed here?
Classic wooden stakes. Amazing. Did not expect.
I think. Yeah, no, it's a classic for a reason. I think what's being concealed here is that this. The other thing is like this. You have a sense that like this didn't used to be a vampire. Like not like you, but like I like this. Like you get a sense that like this like you can almost actually yeah I gotta say you can almost hear like some kind of speech coming from it. Like it's trying to like talk or yell, but it's like getting all jumbled up. Almost like it knew how to talk at one point.
Right. So you're doing the thing where you're throwing at me that, yes, this is how you would kill it, but maybe you don't need to. It was a person that got mutated by vampires. It's sympathetic, is what I'm picking up from this.
Yeah.
And so maybe I even like hesitate. Like if this was an act under fire, it's a 7 to 9, and I like hesitate, flinch, or stall. Maybe they get an edge. Go for it. That's fun. It's a fun scene. But I'm just like, I don't know what to do about that. And I'm just gonna like bring the hammer down over my knee to crack the handle in half, and then spin it around and try and stab the handle that's now shattered through their chest.
All
Like,
right.
there's that
So
moment of like, I feel like I should care about this or try and help you, but I am not equipped to deal with that. I am a vampire. I just kill it.
all right, cool. So yeah, roll 6 and ass.
Cool. I think that's appropriate because I'm trying to, in one moment, like break the haft of a sledgehammer and then stab it into someone.
Yeah.
It's another box crates. It's 5/5. 10
All right.
plus 2 for tough, plus 1 for my prey. 13. Stabbed through the chest area,
Yeah.
which may or may not be the heart.
So yeah, okay. So what do you pick as your bonus?
I don't know. Like, will it die? I'm willing to kill it. Do I kill it?
You do kill it, but it's gonna hit you unless you choose. Well,
Like, that's the thing, right? Like, if I'm not gonna kill it, then I would choose the extra harm. But if I am gonna kill it, then that's pointless. And like, this is metagaming.
yeah.
But like, I'm choosing the extra harm. Let's be clear. I'm choosing the extra harm.
All right. So take 2 harm.
Yeah. It struggles. It tries to hit me. I go up to 6 harm. Let me take a look at the harm track. I don't remember how many hits you get in this system. I think it's like kind of a lot. Harm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you get 7.
Oh.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, you could choose to take 1 less harm if you want.
Yeah, whatever. It's dead, right?
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, but you finally wait. So yeah, it stops struggling and like kind of and starts disintegrating into ash.
That's convenient. I wasn't sure how I was going to explain this one. I dropped the hammer though. I think I take the hammer with me, but like the broken haft is like. Actually, can we have that shot where I'm just like we see the hammer like hit the ground, clunk, but I'm still like holding on to the haft of it, like where it's broken, and I'm like, wasn't sure I was gonna. That's convenient. Not sure how I was gonna explain this one. And we turn and I start to like walk away, and I'm still like holding the hammer. We see a shot that's like very low to the ground where I'm walking away, and the hammer is being dragged across the ground, like the right. But the camera pans down further, and we see the broken haft, the other haft of it, right? The other half of the handle, still on the ground there, like a few splinters of wood. And we can cut to some other scene. We can cut to black and run credits, or whatever you want to do. But the implication here is that I have taken this as my signature weapon. This weapon's cool. It is a broken sledgehammer that I can still like swing at people, or I can stab with the pointy end. But there is like evidence of what happened there that someone could see, because evidence, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, debating if I want to have like an epilogue scene, but I'm cool if just like kind of black.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that we're probably going to try and keep these sessions around 2 hours to make them consumable content. And it is getting near that point. So we can just do end of session stuff, and that should... And any epilogues that you want. And that could bring us to the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, sure. So end of session. Let me just look it up because I forget exactly how this works.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the move section or not. It's somewhere.
It is. Yeah, at the end of each session, the keeper asks the following questions: did we conclude the current mystery?
Yeah.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, theoretically, all future victims, but like, that's pretty abstract. No.
Yeah. Did we learn something new and important about the world? I say we did.
Yeah.
About the world.
I learned a bunch of stuff, even things that I didn't know in session 0.
Yeah. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
I like to think so. We're seeing this, like, we already talked about in session 0 about, like, being a bit more quick to anger and stuff and quick to violence, but, like, we got to actually see it this time. Like, this is, like, that's real. It's not just, like, I never know how a character's going to be until I start playing them. You know what I mean? And so anything on the paper could change depending on what I actually do in session, and that's what I did. So I think we did. if you're
Nice.
happy with that. I mean, it's the first session. The audience met them for the first time. They learned everything about them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right, cool. So that's so if you get two, yes, answers mark one experience. If you got two or three or four, mark two. I think we can mark two.
Sweet. I think we do get like a little short epilogue scene of like I'm back at the house. And I'm just like even though I'm not like sleeping, there is like a guest bed or something, and I'm just like collapsed on it, and I don't know. Again, I think that we see the wounds like they're not knitting closed, they're not healing, they're just still there. Like I'm like I don't know, like shirtless, lying on this bed, just like collapsed, and the blood. I don't know if there was there any blood? Do I bleed?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, but like we see it kind of like. How do I describe this? Right, like it like dries up, if you will. Like the wounds no longer look fresh, and I'm like starting to rejuvenate, but they don't close. They're just now on me. I just now have these these like slashes across my chest and face. Face? No, not face. Shoulders. Whatever. Something I can cover.
Yeah. I think it's chest and shoulders. That's where you got hit.
Cool. So I have experience of 2, and you make a good point. Do I mark experience every time I fail a roll? End of session experience, improvement, What about not end of session experience? What about just regular experience? And
Maybe that's under improvement?
Probably is under improvement. Whenever you roll and get a total of 6 or less, or when a move tells you to, mark an experience box. Okay, so I failed... I wasn't really paying attention, but I know I failed at least twice, probably more.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to say twice.
I think 3 times. You failed with the cop. You failed the cops that happened. You failed while investigating. Yep, and my sister came in and told me that there was like a whole problem. And then also I failed in the maintenance tunnels. Yeah, okay, so
that's how it got a jump on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy to say 3. That puts me at 5, and I think 5 is an experience, a level. So I can I can choose a new thing next time.
Yeah, which we can discuss next time on Mourne Nights.
Yeah. I mean, also I could just probably just choose it, but then I don't want to feel limited. I probably, just like for the record, will be taking from the Monstrous playbook. Again, I'm playing the Wronged playbook, which gives me some cool like. I have a vendetta against vampires, but the Monsters playbook is like you have abilities of monsters, such as vampires. So when you level up, you can take up to 2 abilities from other playbooks, and I probably will take a they're not a vampire specific ability, but a monstrous ability. But yeah, I'll tell you how that went next time. Thank you so much for GMing, B. This was a blast. I had a great time. It's been so long since I played Monster of the Week, and it's still really fun. It's especially fun when you just go kill them.
Yeah, nice.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. I've been Darcy Bits. With me has been B.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Good night.